back on the time loop again. Second recording for the night and the last one, because this one took literally 15 minutes to get right. Here at Monza. Let me give the other side of the story here a bit. Today we have Carbon, who has been tasked with dealing with a minor level threat, as it's been worded to him. These cars. This is a highlight battle rocket. 16 Angels, Reimu, Nidori, and I think exactly is right there. Yeah, we are playing as Carbon for this race, down here starting last on the grid. It's midsummer, so it's actually very hot on the track surface, so this will be interesting. Also, this is like the worst car for this track. He's not been sent to the most opportunistic location. He has like the worst acceleration. Best handling though. It does much good here at Monza though. And out drag this guy though apparently. Oh, hi Governor. Governor a little shooketh. None of these cars are Carbon's target. He has to lie in wait. None of the opponents here know this is him. Oh, 940 is someone. I think. Hang on. No, I'm just dumb. It's not. Otto is up there as well, leading this group of... Well, not leading this group of 54 cars. Just arcade game right now. I'm playing like Outrun or Pole Position or something. This is easiness, despite having the worst suited car. There's also a car that looks exactly like mine, but that's obviously not me. No shit. Obviously it's not me, or I wouldn't be right here talking. That would not be how this works. Maybe just sit there, Otto. That's not sitting there, Otto. Okay then. Alright, next time I know. Don't be a wuss into that corner. Aston Martin with its actually terrifying power. Otto moves to block it off. Again, remember, none of this is Carbon's objective. His goal is to disrupt the Renaults, the upgraded Renaults, no less. None of these GT4 cars mean anything to him. He's just to blend in, act like he's racing normally until that opportunity arises. It's kind of cool that we get to have the crossbow back in Universe Zero here. It's just a modification of a pretty legendary car in the series, things considered. Okay, that was stupid. You know, So Fast drove it, Metacog drove it. And the Powerpuff Girls are the ones that famously drove it to most of its success in the series. This Aston Martin is alpha. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh yeah, I forgot our stability control on. This isn't a league race, who cares? Yeah, as you can see, power is lacking. Okay. Yeah, this is about true to how Carbon operates here. He had a rapid start. That's all he was good for. Once the AI kind of divided themselves a little bit more, it was curtains. But again, so the goal basically is, and why he's also been sent to this specific course, to eliminate at least one Renault. And look, I'm actually here to try. Of course, through the driver's helmet, you know, no one can see that this is actually Carbon in this car, so that's a bit of convenient masking there. So just wait until the RSO1s go to lap the GT4 field, and I just murder one of them, pretty much. Those corners are sketchy in this car, even with how much control and stability it might have. You can almost taste success. Those two almost ran into each other. I have the run on the 7 car. I have a run on the other inferior version of me. Goodbye, me. It was nice knowing me. And now, me is getting passed again. And now I am getting passed by the governor. It's the one flaw here. Obviously, there's a lot of other drivers that are involved in time loop that are right here. Okay, you're just gonna keep moving. Alright, Governor, I see how it is. Down the inside. Just kidding, that's a lot of curb. Yikes. Enjoy your suspension workout there, Governor. Oh, did you enjoy maybe making the corner there, me? Let's see, status check. Where are the RSO1s? Select is still leading. We'll be patient for about 30 more seconds. Oh boy. He ain't the only one's getting dirty. They're on the front straight as we are entering the back straight. That was weird looking. My opponents can now teleport. They're gaining more power than Carbon could have possibly imagined. I got tire in the grass. Let's not do that. Balanced cornering. Yeah, say Carbon, you have a nice looking car. It's a pretty standard livery, but it works. Look at this infinite grip. I am not pitting. I don't know what the heck you're talking about here. Nor even near the pit lane. What the heck, Governor? I'm getting tired of you, mister. You need to learn the rules. As if you don't know the rules. Bold of me to state. Tires are shockingly cold. Yeah, the surface temperature isn't nearly as high as it was when we started. Oh, that's a lot of curb. That's a lot of sand. We're fine though. Gonna retaliate against the BMW. Maybe. This boring livery you have. Pity. Also a pity that you have a lot more top speed than I do. This is bad. Thank you, Semi-Auto Gears, for letting me do that. So think of this as basically a world race vulture, the way that the crossbow behaves. So fittingly, of course, Alex would drive one. There are the Renaults into the Ascari section. The left, right, left. I'm still being chicken through here. On the way in. Throughout the corner, I'm crazy, but entering, I am a wee bit of a wimp, shall we say? A bit of the sun in my face. Who am I kidding? That's a lot of it. Holy crap. Those curves are bad. As the leading Renault is entering the second chicane now, and we are full broad daylight, I can probably turn my headlights off. Where this is all the crossbow is capable of, it's not, really. It's just capable of a lot more at other tracks. That's a lot of cars right there. I'm almost glad I'm not a part of that kerfuffle. So, 150 boards actually still a weak entrance. Can't be far now, right? Nope, we're entering the chicane now, and I should probably look at the freaking road. Carbon's only got one shot at this. If I miss, cover's blown. Technically, if I hit, the cover's blown as well. But unless I can hit him really hard, perhaps injure the driver. It'll weaken Paradox a little, but might keep Carbon's identity secret because they'll be so focused on that. The faceless stare of a helmet visor. There'll be like 6 laps to go for the GT3s here, so they definitely won't have a problem catching me before the end of the race. There we go. There's the aggression that we seek. A bug has crossed my screen. This was an unwise decision for the bug. Car slightly unsettled there. Kind of nervous for Carbon at this point, because I'm sure Carbon goes into this well aware of the consequences of his failure on both ends, more than likely. Actually, the consequences of success are not to be ignored either. Oh, it's a 6 gears. Weird. But none of these are the target. That's interesting looking. You have fun with that, yellow car. Certainly not my problem. Holy crap, I-26 car. It's like twins back there, but obviously not. You want to pick a lane back there? Oh, I took like no damage from that. What the heck? What? Well, I've definitely, oh, hi. You. Oh, it's me. Or it's the other Carbon. Good job. Oh! Well, now I have a lot of damage. Perfect. And Carbon ain't done. He's got his job. He ain't here for the race anymore. The perfect candidate is right in front of him. If the cinematics would show, maybe. Well, you can see the rear wing real good. What if I just sit here? If I just follow her out? Oh. Awkward. Hi. Do you want to talk about our Lord and Savior Paradox? How is the game gonna handle this? Go to rearview mirror. Hang on. I can't move the camera around now. Oh my god, that's not what I want. Oh, they wait for me. I guess it makes sense. I did leave the pits first, technically. I gotta stay right of the pit line, but also not completely miss the corner, as I've just done. Okay, you're angry. I don't blame you. Oh my god, I did nothing. And she's gone. Not a darn thing Carbon can do about it now. Even if I don't take the first chicane at all, I don't think... Have to try though. But there's no way. That's a huge difference. Unless she's pitting again, which I doubt, because obviously I couldn't have done too much damage to her. No. Maybe if I can hit both chicanes, like, or ignore, rather, both chicanes. I don't know. Can I really cut out 15 seconds in a lap? Oh, she's already through the first one. These signs hurt my car. Ever so slightly. Also, the sign is now clipping in and out of existence. I saw that stuff happening there. Nope. Oh, I could have just cut that. Well, that's interesting. I can cut out like exactly 15 seconds a lap, apparently. There's not. If I don't get close enough to her from the end of this chicane here, Carbon just about failed his task. He had one job. No. And then just like that, Carbon himself was the first to learn of the power of the time loop. The spoiler makes a real weird optical illusion. Anyway. Power cuts out on his car. He's driving helplessly towards the wall. Next moment he knows, he's back in time exactly 9 minutes with a second chance at life, basically. Still here at Monza. Same episode, rather, so, you know. We're in a much more favorable position on the track. Carbon apparently did better in this timeline. I don't know. Could just handwave it as, cheating from Paradox's end. However, we are being attacked again by this Porsche. But, goal remains the same. Those Yorso ones that Carbon targeted in the previous attempt. He probably ponders to himself if the most optimum target is the easiest target. But he also figures if he started hard, he's got to finish. If he went strong, he's got to finish strong. Don't they just flash the lights at me? The Porsche just flash their headlights like this. And the Porsche's now in the sand. So this is the true time loop. Time has looped, and we are back to a previous point. The recipient of the effect in a much more favorable position to attack wherever he feels like hitting. Sackley would actually be a terrible choice, however. There were multiple reasons. We have Amelia on our side. So Sackley is kind of a friend of a friend type neutrality there. You can see what Slipstream does to a car. You know, you got it there? Oh, that's Reimu there. I didn't remember that being a thing. Actually, a terrible place, by the way. I couldn't commit to the 39 because this car was here. Thank you, Battle Rocket. Oh, nonsense. That's a lot of damage. If Nidori does not pit from that damage, and we're looking at a round 3, assuming that Paradox is really serious about this. I guess we'll see in about 15 seconds if she does or not. Oh yeah, she is going in. So I did damage. Oh my god. Perfect again. So this is her, right? Yeah, that is. It's gonna be a bit of a fixed time. Alright, repairs are complete. Also, with other repairs are gonna put us on the track. We're not even that far away from the other Renaults. And we have some time. She's in the middle of she's in the middle of a sky. We are now backwards. I know it's you this time. Have I just screwed up by taking the outside? Probably. What is this car made out of? Stupid Kappa engineering. And a third chance. Carbon, or Paradox, and by the accent, Carbon are quite serious about this assassination. That's basically what it is by this point. Where are you two going? Carbon has a different plan. Did not work. Deja vu. You've just been in this place before. Now his deliverance when you need him. Alright, well. This paradox has apparently sentenced both Carbon and myself to life in hell until a Renault is destroyed. Come on, part the ways. Here we go. We're in with it now. It's a matter of where do these three put themselves when we reach the turn. There's no way I hit the right target here. I'm gonna crash the wrong car. I hit both! I have rolled. Take, what is this, 5 now? Oh, hi Porsche. Hi Governor. Right at the back of the RSO-1s. Nothing more, nothing less there. But I'm nowhere near my target, so this is going to be interesting trying to hit the correct enemy here. Nope. I hit her, no doubt. Another redo. How many tries is Kappa going to get at this? Sure, there's got to be some sort of limit to this power, right? Time before Carbon is injured beyond recovery, if that's even a thing. I would have to imagine going back in time can't save lives. The Code Lyoko expression. Cam, if you're somehow watching this, that one's for you, because you would definitely get the reference I just made. Why am I outbreaking you, Battle Rocket? Come on now. Oh, hi. Hi, 26 car. I thought about it there. Man, that's some unbearable suspension damage. Let's see what I can do from here. Probably not much. Repairs are almost done here. I attempt to find Nittery again. I recognize the name by now, so... Good, none of those are her. Also good that this isn't her here. That's the governor, as a matter of fact. Let's make sure he's ahead of me before I try to do anything. Remember too, of course, since we're going to the past here, none of the previous events have actually occurred for anyone other than you, me, and the other viewers. So, Carbon actually does have recollection of them. But, none of the opponents do, so as far as the governor knows, as long as Nittery isn't saying anything, which I imagine she's too shaken to say something. I also don't know if she can say anything in this current, you know, scenario. She's nowhere near here at all. Should be the back of that pack there. She's gotta be one of the cars in that chicane section. Just cruising. I have one goal, just say I'm low on fuel. If anybody asks. Keep your mouth quiet. See her way in the back there. Look at the Genetto just like scattered there. Oh, if these cars get in my way, I'm gonna have a problem. Which is precisely what they're going to do. Almighty sixth gear. This is workable damage, I can hit her again. Why am I in reverse? Hello? And I've missed. Should not have gone for that. I should have just waited for the turn. And we're done. What would the game say if I were to sit here? Or actually, sit over here. Would the game say anything? Oh, she's gonna have to pit though. This is gonna be a long wait, folks. Gotta be pin perfect here. She's in this group of cars. She never pit. No. I should know about that from now. Neither of these. It's her. Oh, screw you, wall. AI in this game are hard to kill. I will tell you what. What the heck? And go for the direct approach again. Fortune favors the bold. Carbon's been nothing but bold today, that's for sure. That's the wrong green. Yep, this is definitely the definition of a time loop, folks. This is like the 11th attempt that Carbon has had at attacking this car. Could he have easily just knocked somebody else up by now? Probably. But Carbon's, at this point, it's just probably about... It's probably about sending the message at this point, rather than anything else. Or just, like, self-assurance, maybe. Push, or not. Wrong opponent. I don't even have a joke for this at this point. This is just, honestly, is this even worth the effort? Oh my god, you guys are so sluggish. No signs. What the heck? Oh, hi, Reimu. This looks silly now. Shows above my headlights. I didn't even see that rear suspension damage. And goodbye. What was that line from Far Cry? Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? It's just repeating the same actions over and over again, expecting a different result. Yeah, this is Carbon's life right about now. Screw it. God, the other KTM almost got in the way over there somehow. I'm gonna create a lot of havoc here. I'm probably gonna take out multiple Renaults doing this one. I am not paying attention. Oh my god, can I hit the right car? Well, as it turns out, this rewind has gone awry. I've just been absolutely destroyed by the car in first. That will now show. And Paradox has given the word this is the last attempt that Carbon will have, so this is inconvenient timing, to say the least. If this is the one where he gets absolutely wrecked. As you can see, there's not much I can really do there. I mean, I could have moved, yeah, but he would probably just run into me. And he bumps me onto the curb, which totally screwed me over. Interestingly enough, though, the target is a little bit worse for wear themselves. In fact, you're having to... well, they're lapping other GT4 cars right now here. But, she's a little ways off the other RSO1s. She's getting in the corner as I'm on the exit of it, so... that will do it. He wants to help. Well, that's gonna be crushing too. Are we seeing a guilt complex in Carbon here? Carbon's not even in control anymore at this point. I'm not doing this. I can even see the driver's legs moving around and such. Never mind. Thought you could. Yeah, Carbon's current purpose is due. It's done. He trashed her. Let's gonna see if we can see a replay of that. No, we can't. I went too far ahead. Have to reach the end of the session and hope that it saves. So, yeah. Shall explain behind the scenes here of what is actually going on. So, we've just seen Carbon is not fully in control of himself anymore. It's not like Time Loop where he was the one orchestrating everything, no. Paradox's immense power has not only coerced him via fear, as you can see there, he's even trembling a little bit in like response to what I'm saying, but to add to that, Paradox is kind of a threatening, or threatening or imposition type figure. Kind of the or else ultimatum, if you will. So Carbon's kind of stuck. He has no choice. He has to do these things. Is this his way? It might have been, but maybe he's feeling some guilt now. Because who knows what you did to poor little Nittery back there? She could be dead for all Carbon knows. No one else saw it, I don't think. speeding kilometers down there. Get a nice look at these cars this way. So yeah, as for what may happen to Nidori, that will depend on if anyone here noticed, if anyone here cared. It would just have to depend on when we see the replay, if anybody was around to witness the crash. Anybody that would care, that is. Like, if the governor saw, he would probably spring into action quickly. If, anybody with contact of other drivers saw, the governor would be an example. Then we'd see a lot of cars show up to Monza in the next 2 episodes. We'd have another Barcelona project. A naming novelty which I didn't ever plan, because at the point that I named that episode, I didn't even know what Toho project was. So that's not the inspiration there. Because I think we're probably getting close to the end of the race. Yeah. HUD goes away if I'm in a cockpit view. I can also just retire. Or I can actually pit in and take control. Yeah, I can't even take parabolic like that. They probably take it faster than me, which is kind of sad. Yeah, they'll go in on me here. And when they exit the pits, I will regain control of the car. Rather, when they exit the pits, rather. Because that weird box is there again. Oh, I have... crap. Alright, well, we're just tiring then. The rest of the front unaffected. Exactly is in 3rd. Reimu in 4th. Battle Rocket is holding up the rear. You know, just skip to end, doesn't matter. Here for the replay, not much else at this point. Governor 3rd in our GT4 class. It's a little quiet if I go trackside camera, but it's just be a deal if, like, I didn't have to diss it off. There he cuts off Saclia in the early stage of the race. So I obviously had to run through each individual race myself. So I've really replayed this race, like, full distance. I've done it like 5 times. I will be incorporating all of the different occurrences into one part, though. Every single miss, or at least every miss that can fit into the editing software, will be recorded and shown. So the time we want is around 9 minutes to go. So we're about halfway there. Yeah, as you can see there, that's the first misfortune. I didn't even do this. Nidori is battling with this yellow car here. big bounce off of that curb. It's actually plowed by Reimu of all people. Get some fan fiction for that. So Carbon almost didn't even have to do his job. It was almost done for him. The camera wanted to go that way, I just didn't know what to do. Not knowing it's Climactica's Metacog's fatal wreck. Head-on collision like 160 kilometers an hour will not feel good. That's like 100 miles an hour there. So yeah, and then as you see, this is not me. There it is. Hang on, I got confused for a second. I got very confused for a second, actually. Vaguely reminds me of Gary Needs a Bath. Just bumper out of the way. So this, at long last, has been this episode of Time Loop. It's taking me 2 hours to record. This is going to kick off, like, the whole plot here. Pretty much. It's taken 58 episodes, I'm aware, but we're going to get the ball rolling here. And these next 92 are going to be a little crazy. So hold on to your underwear. And everything else.